Alright guys, here we are. It's been a minute since we made a long form video. If you've been following along with the channel, you've probably seen on the shorts, inevitably, that we've had some things missing from Annabelle. Well, fortunately, that changes today. That's right guys, that's how you handle this. You can see from all the way in there, this is how I actually handle fuel disposal. Is like, use it for weed killer. So what we did here is we sent the carburetor out to the folks at Pro Systems Carb. That's where I originally bought the carburetor from. It just seemed like a no-brainer to have them build a carburetor that was, you know, spec built for this thing. Again, I know there's other manufacturers, and we actually looked at a few different manufacturers and swapping it, but we already had the Pro Systems carburetor. So we got the car started. In the previous videos, if you watched the other long form videos, got bugs in here. But if you watched our other long form videos, you know that we had Annabelle started after the cam, things like that. It just didn't really quite idle right. There was just some things going on. I went back and forth talking on the phone, Pro Systems, and we got it way better. But there was something I just been meaning to possibly try on this car. And so while all that was going on in the background, it was in my mind, right? So what we went ahead and did is we sent the carburetor off here. You can see they package it really well for shipping. Let's see if we can get it out of here. So yeah. So the carburetor looks identical to what it did before. There's literally, cosmetically, there's just no changes. It's the same Venom style, you know, Dominator that it was before. You know, they sent the extra air bleeds like they always do. But you can see here, looks exactly the same. What did we change? Well, what we changed is we decided to switch Annabelle over to E85. In the spirit of True Street, we decided we'll go ahead and put this car on E85. It worked well on Jerry's. It responded really well on Jerry's car, actually. So we're going to see if we have the same luck with Annabelle. So we went ahead and sent the car out, you know, put a whole thing together. You know, we have, you know, the original stuff, the form I sent, you know, that showed them all the new motor modifications. So this thing should ideally be bolt on, turn the key, set the idle, and ready to rock and roll. So that's what we're going to do. Stay tuned, stick around, and let me get this on here, and we'll see if that's what happens.
Before we get this beautiful fuel feeder mounted, I'm going to go ahead and replace all the carb gaskets with new ones just to ensure there's no issues. And yes, in case you're wondering, there's 5 carburetor gaskets on this setup. If you're new to the channel, this is a custom-built 1150 CFM Dominator carburetor built by Pro Systems Carbs, now switched to 85. We'll get this set on here, and we'll start modifying the fuel lines for the new setup. This part wasn't really necessary, but I wanted to put longer feed lines into the carburetor fuel bowls just to ease up the mounting the fittings. So that's the only reason I went through the effort to make these extra fuel lines, and it required some shortening of the hoses. I'm sure for some of you watching, it makes you sick to your stomach to see me put these brand new Red Horse A&N fittings in this vise. It probably will scratch it, you're probably correct, and I apologize. Rest assured though that there is plans to get the proper stuff to make these A&N lines, because, well, you just never know what might happen next. And that's a beauty.
Well, alright, as you can see there, well, I still got my spectacles on here. Nitrous numbers get a little small when you get older. So, as is the case when you're doing this kind of stuff, you run into issues. Unexpected ones, unaccounted ones, and this is completely my error. So what we're looking at here is obviously he's going to match up this. Got this here. There's a nitrous cylinder in the way. well, the fuel solenoid, but for the nitrous system. The only way I could see that it actually work is up here, and that'll stick the hose way up here. We don't do all that, so so this is actually 4th of July weekend. Obviously, there's probably gonna be a lot of places not open. We might give our friends down there at Wagon Wheel a call, see if they're actually open today. If not, not a big deal. We'll put a 45-degree angle on it, or a 45-degree on there. I mean, obviously, we got a lot of stuff to do around the house too to get ready for 4th of July, because we have friends and barbecue and all the fun stuff, blah blah blah. So, well, that's poopy. So, I guess what we're gonna do is probably so we can see about getting it started. Maybe we'll contact Wagon Wheel, see if they're there. If they're not in, then we'll put one of the original stubby ones on there, since I haven't altered the line yet. Put that on just for now to get it started, until I get a chance to go get a 45-degree, fitting or coupling there, or whatever you want to call it. And then we'll be race ready. So, anyways, well, we're gonna figure that out and see what's gonna happen here. But either way, at the end of this video, you're gonna hear this thing run. All right, guys. So we're right back here after a short little intermission. Managed to go to Brad, the Wagon Wheel Performance, our friend there. They happened to be in the shop, so we managed to get the fitting. So, didn't lose any time on that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here different fitting setup on, and we should be good to go on this. And then we have to get some plugs. We'll get a set of plugs in there. I probably won't film all that. You've seen me put plugs in this car before, so get a brand new set of plugs in there, for the C85 setup. Get some fuel in it, and then fill the bowls up, crank it off, see what happens. But let's get this put together real quick, and then we'll catch up with you then.
With the correct fitting set up in hand, now I can go ahead and get the second hose cut down and made so it actually fits correctly. Ooh, more gut-wrenching footage. I apologize if you guys actually get sick of watching this, but it is part of the steps. Well, that'll be good enough for Annabelle. In case you haven't figured out, she's not really about beauty. Well, not yet. Just a quick leak check, and
Find a hole, take one.
nope. Ha-uh. Ooh, almost.
boy. All right, guys, there you have it. Annabelle started, it fired. It sounds pretty violent. I'm pretty sure the camera's sound quality is not going to do this car any justice as far as it sounds. Hopefully you guys will see us at a race event. You can hear it for yourselves, but the E85 definitely makes it sound a lot more violent. So I'm sure we're still going to have some tuning to do. It's like I said, it's 4th of July weekend. Right now it's, I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably 90, I think it's around 97 degrees, but the humidity levels are way up. So we're basically just sucking a bunch of water into this thing. But we are going to go ahead and get it tuned. But obviously with the family and stuff like that going on, we have a lot of things to get done, you know, before they get here, after they get here, all the work. So what we'll probably do here is call this video concluded right here. You got to see we switched this thing over to E85. That was the big wait and hoop-de-doo that took forever to get to you guys. But we did switch it over. You know, something we looked at, it did really well on Jerry's car. We're hoping to have similar results with this one. And then plus we have the new cam, the PTC converter in it, the grid controller. So we were actually really we were really safe on the timing with it, with the nitrous, believe it or not. So we're gonna, you know, start testing some things this year. I mean, obviously we're starting from scratch. So everything we knew about the car is gonna be a little bit different. But anyways, we're gonna get this wrapped up here. I appreciate you guys that are watching. If it's your first time here and you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We appreciate that. Likes, comments, anything. Keep an eye out. You know, we have a Facebook page, so we also have, you know, X-Rated Motorsports there. You know, we'll have merchandise on there, all the works and everything. Again, we appreciate every second you guys spend here watching our videos and stuff like that. Stay tuned, because pretty soon and up next, hopefully, we'll be testing this whole thing, and we'll see if all this stuff actually pays off. See you then.